So the first tip is we do a lot of synchronization. We take video from multiple different sources and audio from multiple different sources, and we will synchronize it together, put it all into one timeline, and allow those different audio and video pieces of evidence to inform the others. So if you have a piece of audio from a phone call, it's a 911 call, or you have a piece of video from a surveillance camera, you can often synchronize those together, and then the video and the audio inform each other. So I'm going to show you some examples of that right now. So this is a fascinating example of a case that we just completed. It's called, if you might have heard of it, you might not have, but a very high-profile case, People versus Elizabeth and Marc Hokoana. And it involved a husband and wife at University of Washington, I believe, that went to a speech on the night of Trump's inauguration, President Trump's inauguration. And there was a huge protest. The wife ended up shooting someone because she said her husband was being attacked. So it was a huge public event. Literally, after a lot of searching online and a lot of going to the media for video clips, because it was a very public event, got 400 videos, 400 clips. All of them had to be laid out on a sequence together as best as possible to synchronize them. And we did some precisely synchronization, and some were where we estimated approximately by the time of day, by the other incidents going on, what happened when. So we placed it approximately. Created a sequence that was 2 hours long, but it really covered, I don't know, about 6 hours of time. And this is a screenshot right here. Here's my arrow. Each one of these lines is a different video timeline, but each of these blocks is a different video laid out on a timeline. Down here is audio. This is below this double line. That's audio. So if you can imagine using this to investigate as a defense for your client, understanding the threats that were there, the threats that were made against him, people speaking in strong terms toward each other. It was a huge investigative tool for the defense to go through. And I'm going to show you now what it looks like if you're watching the video, just some still shots I'm showing you. So we laid it out on a grid like this. So each little block here would be a different video. This is just kind of jumping through different parts of the video to show you stills that we created. I mean, this is stills that I created from the video. All synchronized together with audio and video. So what's nice about this is, before I show you a little short clip of the video, you could play audio from just, let's say, this piece here, but play all the video. And you could see maybe what was happening over here by the audio that you hear. So when it's synchronized like that, I mean, it's a huge, difficult thing to review. Hundreds of hours for people, for the attorneys and for the defendants themselves, because actually the person that's most motivated to go through this would be the defendant, right? They have two defendants, and they're accused. She was facing 15 years in jail. So to look for anything they can find, any audio that might be helpful. So each of these could be turned off and on as needed. So now I'm going to play for you. Here's another video, a still image. I'm going to play for you a little video from this, just to give you a sense. This is all the audio on, and you're not going to hear the audio right now, actually, but you can watch. Just watch for now. So as the video plays and as the video appears from different people shooting, that video pops up on the screen. But all these are in sync as much as possible. Some are directly in sync to the frame, and some are just in sync approximately within a few seconds.
Are the defendants in any of these?
Yes, definitely. Oh, I don't have it queued up to be able to do that. But yes, the defendants are definitely in it, and there's actually video of the shooting in one of the videos. But there's video of the provocateur, I guess you call it, also throughout the evening, and what he was doing throughout the night as well. So this was very helpful to the defense. What happened was, on the case, is they found one piece of audio which was, they called finding a needle in the haystack that helped them defend their client. And the case ended up being a hung jury in, I think, December, this recently. Sorry, it was a little earlier than that, a few months before that. Anyway, it was a hung jury, and then the DA declined to continue to prosecute as a retrial. So they didn't want to watch the video. The question was, now think about this. All this work we did, we were not brought in to testify. So think about that. They all stipulated to our work. This is an example of a super high-profile case. It was actually, the speaker was Milo, very controversial speaker who was speaking at this thing. Anyway, we didn't need to testify, all the work that we did. So it just shows you how often people stipulate